Manager John McDina. Team tonight for Brisbane City: number 1, Riley Stent; number 4, Daniel Bowles; number 5, Matt Jones; number 6, Scott Halliday; number 7, Oliver Cushnan; number 10, Jason McQuasi; number 11, Braden Dillon; number 16, Luke Plummer; number 17, Noah Mayoroni; number 18, Matt Bertel; and number 22, Jonathan Caspanello. Subs tonight for Brisbane City: number 2, Ryan Pionti; number 7, Abraham Yango; number 9, Jinjaro Cooper; number 12, Yokohama Masashi; number 20, Jake Hudson; and number 25, Luca Pullen. Coach for Brisbane City, Carl Dodd; assistant coach Gilbert Elmerson; and manager Shane Sherwood. Referees for tonight's game: the referee is Liam O'Connor; the assistant referees Ollie Labutz and Abdallah Ali Kamazi. Mr. Ryan advised that the bar, the canteen, the can bar and the barbecue and the canteen are open down the city end of the field. Also the merchandise store is open for anyone wanting to buy any Lions merchandise.
Welcome to a wet luxury paint stadium for the Brisbane Classico, live and exclusive on FQTV. A very good evening, everybody. I'm James Coughlin here in the commentary booth to take you through all the action over the next 2 or so hours. The teams are making their way out onto the pitch. Lions FC, they're chasing their first win of the season after a pair of draws. Meanwhile, Brisbane City are looking for 3 wins in a row to kick off their 2023 league campaign. as the teams make their way out. Let's run through what we've got for the lineups coming up. As you can see, Lions in their traditional home orange. You see Lions starting 11. No Tommy Jarrad today. He's played 2 games thus far this season. Jesse Rigby scored the late equaliser last week, and he'll be eager to contribute once again. Andy Pengelly, by his lofty standards, is undergoing a bit of a goal drought, but I'm sure that first one is not far away. It's the first start for Ivan Ozzie, number 17, and Louis Fenton is back from his round 1 red card. Darren Syme, the coach, continuing the successful legacy left by Warren Moon. As we go through the coin toss procedures as well with the 2 captains, Daniel Bowles and Joe Duckworth. Here's the Brisbane City team, ever-present Daniel Bowles at the back. He's got the armband once again. Ollie Plusnan, 8, marshalling midfield. Braden Doolan and Jason McQuarrie providing support for number 18, Matt Thurtell up front. Thurtell has scored in both of City's wins thus far, and he will be one that the Lions defence will be wanting to keep a very close eye on, especially with his efforts getting the opening goal, or getting the goal last week, where he's pressing from the front paid dividends. I think it's fair to say the air here at Luxury Paint Stadium could be described as thick, heavy, muggy, all of the things you would expect from Southeast Queensland at this time of year. But the good news is the game is going ahead. The referees are out on the pitch, and let's meet our officiating team. The referee, Liam O'Connor, assisted by Oleg Labuz, Abdullah Al-Khamisi, and the 4th official is Ellie Jones. You can see a fairly hefty crowd there at the Golden Line. People would have made their way down from Perry Park, having just watched the Roar's A-League women's team, and now taking in the local footballing action. And you can see 2 main strikers, Matt Thurtell and Andy Pengelly. Waiting for the action to begin. And we are underway here in the Brisbane Classico, Luxury Paint Stadium. Lions taking on Brisbane City. City in their away dark blue jersey, which is pretty spectacular. Lions in orange and blue as always. These clubs have been in the news not just for their NPL exploits, but we might get onto that a little bit later. It is James Coughlin here in the commentary booth. And we are underway as City look to spread it out wide for Jason McQuarrie. See the first 5 rounds not entirely 4 lines. We'd have the season opener there between Gold Coast Knights and United. Lions had that 1-1 draw up at the coast last week. Jesse Rigby, the unlikely hero. City, they beat the Roar 1-0 in round 1, the latest of late penalties over a then 9-man Roar side. 2-0 back up on the peninsula again, so this will be their first NPL game for 2023, not at AJ Kelly Park. And Jones over to Bowles. Forward and layoff there by Thurtell, almost picking out McQuarrie, but it's dealt with temporarily by Lions. But again, excellent hold-up play by Thurtell, almost teeing up McQuarrie, and he's down for Plummer to retrieve. Bowles just sizing up his options, deciding to bring it back now for Jones, who looks like he's taken up station in a right back role He was normally on the centre of a back three under Matt Smith last year, but one of a few changes that Carl Dodd has brought to Imperial Corp Stadium there at Newmarket. City looking forward to heading home before too long. By Mumford. Really getting the job done, and it looks like Lions will have to get busy once again. Rigby. All the way back now for Riley Stent. Pressing from the front there by Aussie, and it could leave Stent short, and how about that? On his season debut, Ivan Aussie gives Lions the lead. Calamitous at the back from Brisbane City, and Riley Stent is still down. You can see pass just left the keeper a little bit short there, and Plummer.
Scored by number 17, Ivan Aussie. Lions 1, Brisbane City 0.
Alert to the danger, and we saw Brisbane City score like that last week where Thurtell was pressing from the front, and City concede almost the first time Lions are down that end of the pitch. Lions looking to put a bit more pressure on. Here is Halliday, skips past one challenge and gets it back for Bowles. And Makwase just left that behind. He was definitely travelling. Work in midfield by Rydenton. Just pressure on City as they try to clear their lines now. Halliday. And well by Duckworth, and just can't feed it through to Aussie. And a long searching ball. Mumford's come a long way out here, but he won the foot race against Doolan and was able to send that one flying onto the warm-up field behind our camera position. Spectacular start there for Lions. Back on the defence again. Nods it on. Maroney uses that, and it goes for Rio Ono, the siding winger signed from Moreton Bay. A heavy touch has now been caught out. Players looking like they're struggling with the control of the ball in this heavy afternoon. An early shot taken on and goes high and wide, but it's a bit of a warning sign there, possibly for Aidan Mumford, as he almost caught out at the back. Denton is battling for possession with Clusman. The legs of the goal scorer is Maroney. Exchanging passes quickly with Doolan and to get it out wide for Makwase, who's matched up with McDonald. Ono tracking back in support. Blase thought about the shot, but didn't get clean contact on it and scuffs it wide. Ramazani. Phillips just keeping possession. Duckworth in the middle of the pitch, filling the captain's duties by directing traffic. Searching ball. Aussie, he's found a bit of space, and once again, Stead is off his line, and he's been caught out again. Ivan Aussie has doubled Lions' advantage inside 10 minutes. And how about that for an impact in your first game? You can see Stent was just caught in no man's land, and Aussie kept his cool and just finished it past the outstretched arm of the Brisbane City goalkeeper. And Lions, well, they're chasing their first win of the season. They could not have gotten off to a better start. Not been a happy venue overall for Brisbane City in the NPL era. City's lone win here was in 2018 through a Sam Sibatuara goal. Since then it's been all orange in the Brisbane Classico. Very big wins for Lions in 2020, I beg your pardon, 2019, and also last season in round 14, it was 7-0 to Lions that day. City, they'll be eager to get themselves back into this one and avoid a similar outcome. Now back for Munford. All the way back for Bowles and Plummer. Switching it all the way over to Hart Phillips. Wrap his left foot around it or possibly check back and seek support elsewhere. Fenton made the run, but back for Ramazani. A bit too tall there for Louis Fenton. Side for Aussie. Back out for Hart Phillips, and he'll try and slide that one through, but just not quite able to get it to hold up enough, and dealt with by Plummer. Finding Fenton, and he'll try and slide it through for Aussie, who will be chasing a hat-trick in the opening quarter of an hour of his NPL season. Doolan finding no success against Hart Phillips, and Lions looking to move from defence into attack very quickly. And down for Pengelly as he return provider as he goes to the byline, and Stent finally brings that one under control. To get their radar working there. Brisbane City and Lions sending it back with a bit of interest. Beautiful first touch there by Bowles, under no pressure to bring that one down. Off in there, and Ramazani almost got that all wrong, but thankfully for Lions, it goes behind for a corner, as that could have very easily been turned into his own net. Danger area, Thurtell will let Ramazani try and deal with it, and it's worked out very well for City, and we'll try and make something happen from this corner. Low ball, Lions clear it from the near post. Spin on it, might actually keep it in as Hammer will send it forward towards Thurtell. It was a target, but it's a battle for that now. Makwase going to work against McDonald. Turn for the byline, gets a cross in and over the head of Doolan. Turn here by Aussie, and he's now got a chance to stretch his legs. Ivan Aussie, and wonderful tackle there by Ollie Plusnan. Stent keeping that one in. It's been an eventful quarter of an hour here at Luxury Paint Stadium at Richlands. It's up 2-0 if you're just joining us. Fire double in the 4th and 8th minute to Ivan Aussie. Zani, he can't get back, and he takes the feet out of Braden Doolan, and no advantage accruing for the visitors, and come back now for the free kick. We'll check out the replay of that, and it looks like there'll be no booking from our referee, Mr. O'Connor. No questions being asked, but instance, free kick will suffice, and if Doolan can find a telling delivery, then City goal might be appropriate reward for the side that has looked to get on the front foot early on. Doolan towards the back post, finding Thurtell. The striker just couldn't get that one on target. Replay, it was exactly where we're hoping for, and Rigby just put enough pressure on Thurtell to force it wide. Husnan's header could be picked out now by Pengelly, as he's got Aussie in the middle. Instead, he'll look for Fenton, who'll lay it off there, and it's 3! Matt Rydenton with a cool finish, and Lions are flying. So 17 minutes in, and how about that ball from Pengelly, and link up between Fenton and Rydenton to strike that one first time. What a start now, as this one could get ugly if Lions continue to have the bit between their teeth. So City, despite showing plenty of attacking intent through the opening 18 minutes, found themselves down 3-0 as Lions have just been absolutely clinical with the opportunities afforded to them. Bowles is almost caught out by the press from Pengelly. Doolan. They're only going to come out on top of that battle with Denton. Throwing might have the distance on it, and Jones is able to pounce. For Doolan, he's got Jones in support, but Aussie is tracking back quite well. For Aussie and Ramazani. Lions just doing nothing in midfield at the moment. Right across that midfield there is Hart Phillips. He is very well matched up against Doolan, who throws his tape in disgust. Denton back for Ramazani. Forward and McDonald, he is able to keep that one in. Duckworth looking up with Ono. Came off the bench last week, but is restored to his spot in the starting lineup. Sent forward, but also in hope than anything else. Osman. Over for Jones. He's standing up on the Lions bench. He's sitting down his backup goalkeeper, Luke Borean, who has returned to Richlands after a little bit of a break, some would say. Playing for Brisbane Strikers last year. The break from his club lines, and now he's back here, backing up Munford. Might be one of the most accomplished goalkeeper pairings in the competition. Now Hart Phillips inside for Fenton, and City just boxing them out. Looking to Quase something to chase, but McDonald back to it, and plenty on that pass to make sure it got back to Munford, who reaches it, and Ono battling with Caspinello. Got drilled into the face of Jesse Rigby, who is now down, requiring some attention as that clearance was hit with plenty of power. It was Ramazani who got his foot to it to take it away from Thurtell, and after a bit of a brutal wake-up call, Rigby has been given the all-clear to continue. Would have been more of a shock than anything else. Gelly sticking a foot in well to dispossess Halliday, in a lunging challenge by Plusnen. Wins it back for City. Myeroni to Makwase, who just launched it. Doolan throwing a body at it and winning the ball back for City. Myeroni, he'll line up the shot. Can't get it by Rigby. Ono. Aussie to have a run, and instead feed Pengelly and look for the return pass. He's got a bit of space if Pengelly can get it away, and he can't, so behind it goes. It's going to be a Lions corner as they look to add a fourth. It has been a ruthless first half from the reigning premiers. There's a corner as it's with eventually by City, but Lions win it back quickly. Fenton. There goes Rydenton, who sprayed out to the far side. Read by Caspinello. So back doing his defensive duties. City looking to play out at the back, and they got that one right as Jones keeps the move going. Doolan. Run it. Hart Phillips. Feint to go one way, and eventually he'll get by on the outside. Braden Doolan, can he fashion the space? He'll get the shot away, and a great save by Munford. And that was definitely what City are trying to build with that back to front attacking move, and some fancy footwork here from Braden Doolan, finally getting the better of Hart Phillips, and a top-notch save of the Lions custodian, Aidan Munford. City, you are looking for any sort of encouragement for the visitors here. They have plenty of time to work their way back into this fixture. With the delivery, it's another low one. It's dealt with by Lions at the near post. Plummer. Off that one towards the back post, and Munford, he got a finger to it, but not a whole lot of contact in the end, and City keeping their attack going. Pass through Bowles as couldn't thread the needle for Thurtell. And Lions now going the other way. Aussie resurface, got the better of him there. Now Doolan. Moroney over for Bowles as City just looking to keep possession. Challenging midfield by Rydenton, but it still worked out for City as now Thurtell will slide in unsuccessfully on Munford as he sends that one over the sideline. Caspinello retrieving the ball. Thurtell is dispossessed, but City now really looking to get the screws on lines and working their way back into it. Doolan has been very busy thus far as there's Doolan winning the ball back. Halliday trying to pick out McQuarrie as possession for City, and Lions happy to just sit back for the moment. Jones, you can see what he was trying there, but Doolan, a very rare moment, got caught on his heels. Halliday, McQuarrie. And a lunging challenge there. He's going to see the Lions fullback. McDonald pulled up. Check out the replay of that challenge. And he's going in from behind, and that was ugly, ugly challenge. But McQuarrie is back on his feet. Joe Duckworth just undergoing a meeting by referee O'Connor, and now just a talking to for McDonald. Talk going on now as trying to find a way back, possibly through the set piece. Thurtell's making the run, and instead it's a lofted ball away and well claimed by Munford. Munford collected Ramazani on the way through. Spot on ball forward by Sten, instead he's picked off by Lions. Once again getting in the way. As his remit is a defender. Halliday is trying to escape the challenge of Rydenton, and here's Ono. Aussie making the run in front of him. He is cleaned out late. That may come back for more as Fenton feeds Pengelly. Can he tee up Aussie? Looking for the hat-trick, and it off the top of Aussie's head. And Caspinello. It has been an end-to-end contest. However, Lions just doing a much better job finishing their chances so far. Was expecting a forward run from Doolan. Maybe 15 or so minutes when you factor in stoppage time to play here in this first half. Instead, he got clean contact on it. keeping an eye on Riley Stent. I thought he might have been hobbling a little bit, or just been my eyes playing a trick on me. I'll just have to keep an eye on the City keeper is moving. He just went out by the pass from his teammate Fenton there, but there. Now the cutback for Pengelly, looking for his first of the season. It was claimed by Stent, who, in fairness to him, looks like he's moving quite well, so it might have just been... I won't say the rain was playing tricks on me, but I think I might have just misread the picture. Tell looking to provide for Myroney, but midfielder loses out, and so we'll try and start something through Caspinello, and he's got to keep an eye on Ono behind him, and despite the appeals from the Lions bench, it is going to be a throw in to the visitors. There's Halliday. Kick it in as falls for Myroney, out for Doolan. He's trying to find the space for the shot, gets it away. And at full stretch, it's just beyond the fingertips of Munford, and behind it goes for a goal kick. Making sure they've got their signals correct at the back. Back to Stent. And that is going to be a yellow card now for McDonald after care of Scott Halliday with a somewhat cynical challenge, one might say. Booking of this edition of the Brisbane Classico. Just a bit too much on that pass as Spinelli couldn't check his run. Interesting to see what changes Carl Dodd makes with his side as he try and pull back this deficit. Women's match going on as well. Gold Coast United and East level at 1 apiece. East will be buzzing after ending Lions' long unbeaten run, 61 games, almost 900 days. The Lions women will be back in action later tonight on FQTV as they look to kickstart a new unbeaten run. Patient approach here is Ramazani. Bit too much on that one for Duckworth. Let's not forget Duckworth, a couple of years removed from winning the Golden Boot, and Jones, he's going to find himself in a spot of bother here with a yellow card. There's an assistant referee behind the fence voices his disagreement with that as challenge from Duckworth might have warranted booking in and of itself, but I defer to the judgment of the referee in that instance. Hard for Matt Jones. McDonald, but Caspinello read it well and cut that one off. Doolan, and the deflected ball finds its way to Thurtell, is surrounded by a trio of Lions players, but still able to get it away for Doolan. He's got Lions shirts in front of him, but he'll still work his way around it. There's a wall of Lions players in the way at the moment, and McQuarrie gets his shot away through a sea of legs, and behind it goes. For a goal kick, despite the calls for a corner. Reflection on that pass from Halliday, and once again Lions backing themselves to win possession. Give this up now. Ono is cleaned up with a crunching challenge from Maioroni. Nice touch from McQuarrie, allows Duckworth to start the next attack. Pengelly, he switched over to the touchline, looking for his first goal of the season. Credited for the assist for Rydenton's goal, but a cynical pullback there by Plusnen, and arguing with that yellow card is, of course, Collins Louis Fenton. Booking on the season for Ollie Plusnen. There's been some frustration starting to creep in. Of all the ways City would have been hoping this match started, conceding 3 goals in the first 17 minutes, would have been on that preference list. Striker, a target. It looked like Rydenton had a bit of a blood rush and thought about taking the shot on himself. Run again, but he found himself isolated. Once again, there were 4 Lions players around him as he was trying to cause some drama for Lions defence, but sheer weight of numbers. Nothing she could do about that. For Thurtell, who looks like his presence felt in this game, but before he gets himself involved, I'm sure. Can get to it before it crosses the byline. He can, but Ramazani with the cross, although the clearance wasn't great, and it bounces to Thurtell, who brings it down. Makwase, back for Maioroni. Spinello. Lions player back defending, and a loose touch. It's almost found Doolan, who had started his run from an offside position, and the effort was, had it been successful, would have been all for naught. For Pengelly, looked like it was also been for a bit of territorial gain. Hotel holding it up. President. Cleans up Caspinello. City keeping it moving quickly. Jones seen towards that near post area, and City players there, but found the head over defender. Doolan gets fouled by Aussie, and I'm not sure those in orange agree with that decision, but I'm not sure if there was enough contact there for a foul, but as always, the referee, his or her decision is final. Doolan towards the back post again, trying to find Thurtell. Doolan looking to play it back in again, and there's space, and City get one back on the brink of halftime. It is Jason Makwase. And the set pieces have caused some danger for Lions, and Doolan just drilled that one in, and Makwase gets one back. His second of the season. So, is that just what City were looking for to get themselves back into it? No idea what that confidence boost will bring on the verge of half-time, and well, that is half-time here at Luxury Paint Stadium. It was a flying start for Lions, with goals to Ivan Aussie and Matt Rydenton. Well, two for Ivan Aussie and Matt Rydenton. Jason Makwase getting one back, as you just saw. We will be back with the second half on FQTV after these messages.
Goals for Lions, 2 for Ivan Aussie and 1 for Matt Rydenton. Goal for Brisbane City, number 10, Jason Makwase. Just remind everyone that the canteen, the can bar and the barbecue are open down the city end of the field. Also the Lions merchandise shop. Lions would like
How do I feel this time? What's the off?
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Go Sports pride themselves on delivering top-quality FIFA regulation-compliant goals. Each goal is made from durable, high-density, thick aluminium and then finished in a white powder coat. To provide quick delivery, Vito Sports stock all goals in this range within their Brisbane distribution warehouse, allowing customers to quote, order and deliver in a matter of days. If you'd like to inquire about the Vito Sports goal range, email us at admin@vitosports.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to Luxury Paint Stadium here at Richlands for the Brisbane Classico, the first Brisbane Classico of 2023, live on FQTV. I'm James Coughlin here in the commentary booth, bringing you all the action. And I can tell you right now, as you may have noticed on the screen, there are changes afoot for the visitors, Brisbane City, who are looking to find their way back into the match. You can see under him Yango in number 7. Number 12, Yokoyama Masashi. Making their way onto the pitch. We'll just confirm which players have been withdrawn.
Our game tonight. Half-time score of Lions 3, Brisbane City 1. 2 changes for Brisbane City. Number 12, Yokoyama Masashi, and number 7, Abram Yengo.
Just hearing from Sue, the PA announcer there, just confirming those 2 changes. Yengo missed last week's win against Peninsula Power after suffering an injury early on in round 1. Well, Masashi made his Brisbane City debut in that win over Penn Power, but for Lions, they are up 3-1 after a blistering start to the first half through that man in the challenge, Evan Aussie. That was in the 4th and 8th minute. Before Matt Rydenton added a third just after a quarter of an hour. However, Jason McQuase pulled one back, literally on the stroke of half-time, as Yango has some drama with his first touch, and it is going to be a Brisbane City corner. It's a corner and dealt with instantly by Lions, but eventually able to put a boot through it, and all the way back it goes.
Players sub for Brisbane City were number 16, Lou Thomas, and number 17, Noah Mayon.
Almost a calamitous moment there for Aidan Munford, but manages to stay inside his 18-yard box. And it's 16 and 17. Off is we've got injury here. Is check what happened. It like a head clash between Jones and possibly Pengelly, I think it was. We've had a couple of fairly hefty collisions as well. Jesse Rigby to get a clearance drilled into his own face by teammate Hashan Ramazani, and it's like it is mostly just cosmetic damage for Matt Jones, fortunately. So as Jones just goes off for further repairs by the looks of it, we will resume play with a drop ball. I did wonder if there were going to be any changes in Brisbane City. Not wasting any time as on the attack. We know just how dynamic Yango can be after his exploits in the NPL already. I'm sure Pengelly doesn't get half an opening. So tends to be all he needs. Yango has taken up station out on that left wing. try and get by McDonald, who is on a yellow card, as you'll remember. And 3 bookings in the first half. Fletch McDonald 4 lines, as well as Ollie Plusman and the aforementioned Matt Jones. For an option and just drills that one at Makwase rather than to him. A proven finisher at NPL level. He's scored about everywhere he's gone. Themselves back into it. So it's crucial. Get the better of Ono there. Back it goes. Switch of play for Rydenton, out for Hart Phillips. Ramazani. Strange seeing Joe Duckworth just playing as that deep-lying midfielder, considering trying to move from an NPL Golden Boot. Matt Jones has his way back onto the pitch, I'm told, wearing number 2, which is actually listed as Ryan Piunti on the team list. Is that challenge not to be done correctly? Forward for Fenton. Spinello keeping a close eye on as Ono had to fire it across the goal towards Pengelly, but it's cut out well by Jones, who is in number 2. Got on the jersey, so he's had to get it swapped out. For extrapolating behind the microphone, but I guess that doesn't bode well for Piunti's chances of featuring here. Shot taken on from the corner towards the near post, and the rebound, it is gained, or regathered by Stent. Who's staying on that far side of the pitch despite things changing direction, and just over the head of Makwase with the cross. Substitutes linking up. Yango. Drive for the byline on the left foot, looking for the cutback from Makwase. And the chance was there, but a beautiful tackle. And the Colombian a chance to double his account on the night. See a fairly hefty crowd in the stands. So cool getting rid of that, and pressure from the on-rushing Thurtell. By McDonald, and you could hear some suggestions that might have warranted second booking. Those calls were optimistic at best. If you want to be polite, Doolan goes down. Duckworth not pleased with that. This one does mean just a little bit more to both of these clubs. Plenty of history between the two. Comes the free kick, looking for Daniel Bowles! And the veteran brings Brisbane City back within one. It is game on at Richlands. And how about the delivery from this free kick from Doolan? And Bowles, he just had to get his head on it. And here we go, it is 3-2 at Richlands. The Lions will, I would have thought after 17 minutes, they're going to go on with it. And you have to wonder now, how much have they taken their foot off the accelerator? Some may say that momentum isn't necessarily something that can be quantified by stats and numbers, but the confidence City have gained since bringing themselves back into this one, and it is very much game on. Lions have to find a way to pull some of it back, but right now they're going to have to go on the defensive. Here is Yango driving into the box. Yango squares it, and for an open goal, Thurtell, it is cleared off the line. Jesse Rigby. And after all of that, it would have been an offside anyway. But let's check it out again anyway, because that was excellent defensive work as the cutback for Thurtell, and he just launched it off the line.
Come on, City!
You know, we talk about momentum and ways teams can sort of pull some of the control of the contest back. These moments for the Lions, who despite leading would be, they need to get some of the ascendancy back at individual effort from Jesse Rigby. Well, right now, it is a 2-on-1. Makwase squares it. Here's Yango. Can he get that touch right? He gets a shot away, and it is blocked again. And City continuing to put the pressure on Lions as they search for an equaliser. Going to be a yellow card for Jesse Rigby. I have to admit from here, I didn't exactly see what for, but that's who I believe it was shown to. We'll get back underway with City getting closer and closer to that potential equaliser. Here's Thurtell on the turn, getting the shot away, and the deflection sends it wide. Oh no, anywhere will do. Probably not really far enough. Musashi. There's Bowles, who's sparked this contest into life. Jones. And that goes to the post and just evades Thurtell.
Come on, City! Keep going, boys! Come on! All over it!
Too much on that pass as Lions. Very much on the back foot. You can see Kieran Syme go to his bench. He's got plenty of experience to call upon. Nathan Shepherd, Sean Carlos, and Jean-Carlos Solorzano, just to name 3 of the 5 outfield players on the bench. Kwase nods it on. Here's Thurtell, Munford, and it's off the crossbar and behind. So close, Matt Thurtell. Beautiful pass from Bowles and just nodded on by Makwase. Actually, I don't think that one hit the post. It might have been the stanchion holding the net up instead, but either way, another warning sign for Lions at the back. Bowls. Space now for Masashi, who's taken up station at left back. For Yango. A bit of space, tries a creative pass for Makwase. City is Pangeli. I think he's going to get a talking to now after his frustrations are starting to boil over. Ball for once again Makwase. He's found an alley, and was that a handball against Jason Makwase? City are adamant they should have a penalty. However, Mr. O'Connor is unmoved. And having only had the chance to see it live, that was an unnatural position. Makwase has come to life now. Yango. Bowls. Jones. This is where the presence of players like Daniel Bowles will come handy for City, as he once again plays an excellent pass forward. Here's Doolan. He goes by Hart Phillips and just took it too far away from him. Getting a meaningful sort of cross in. The way this game is playing out, it's sort of drawing some sort of similarities to a match that Bowles was involved in but didn't feature in. He was an unused sub for the Raw. They played Western Sydney in Parramatta in semi-final in the 2015-16 season. The Raw get off to a pretty quick start that day, 3-0, before eventually getting pulled back by Western Sydney. This game just sort of has that similar sort of feel to it. After 90 minutes, that one finished level. Just in terms of the way this game is playing out, sometimes you sort of draw some similarities between certain fixtures, and apologies to any Raw fans who may not have fond memories of that day, possibly booking flights to Adelaide when they were up 3-0 nice and early. Duckworth. Mazzani. And subs being made ready. Not too much on that one, and we've seen the impact that the City subs have made. We are going to see changes now for Lions. Ivan Ozzie with his 2 goals. This is the end of his contributions. actually just been the one challenge. 4 now is Fenton. The challenge. Looks like a response from Darren Simons just to try and shore things up at the back. Although they've been caught out there, Scott Halliday. The comeback is complete. 3-3. And how about that from Brisbane City? And just an excellent little bit of interplay there as the subs hadn't quite settled in yet, and Scott Halliday makes it level. His first of the season. Well, how about this for a grandstand blockbuster to kickstart your Saturday night? And it looks like Syme is going to respond to conceding that equaliser by withdrawing Fletcher McDonald. His place looks like Sean Carlos. So after such a good start, you have to wonder how much do Lions have to try and find a way back. The latest of late goals last week. And possibly before the 95th minute here is Fenton. Goes, and the shot taken on by Ono. And saved, not saved by Stennett. White it goes. However, City's defence continues to just not seem to have an answer for Jason McQuasse at the moment. And Carlos just right on his heels by the press. There's Halliday, McQuasse for Doolan. Speaking to Carl Dodd, he said he wanted to a much more direct and attacking approach. King City, and 3 goals now, certainly showing a dangerous side going forward. Jones has to forward. I think he was hoping for it to sit up for a header back, and that ball over the top once again. Causing plenty of drama for Lions, and now Mumford is off his line. Here is the shot taken on, and in just wide it goes. Did it get a touch? It did not, as McQuasse just couldn't get that one on target to try and catch out Mumford.
Come on, City!
We'll check out the replay. Here is McQuasse. We've caught a deflection on the way through. It must be on cloud 9 right now, Brisbane City. Just before half time, and then it's 10 minutes apart here in the second half to bring it back level. And due respect to the goal scoring abilities of Daniel Bowles and Scott Halliday, it probably would not have been the top picks to score the match's 5th and 6th goals. Caspinello. Pass, and now here's Rydenton, one of tonight's goal scorers. Delhi. So we have something to say about the final outcome of this match. to contribute a little bit further up the pitch as well, but happy to try and turn provider. Now Fenton's made a forward run. Comes in and nodded away. Minutes of normal time remaining. Naturally have a bit of stoppage time as well. Find the delivery. Restore Lions' advantage. Not on this occasion. That one across the byline and proceedings with a goal kick. Match you can find on FQTV. Gold Coast Knights have found an equaliser against Moreton Bay. Rigby's tackle got the ball, but didn't get enough of it, but he's not able to repel this City attack. And they're forward in numbers, City, as Sashi tees up Yango. There's a bit of space on this far side now for Pengelly to work with. He'll send it forward. Comes in, nodded away by Jones. Carlos. Duckworth. Loose touch there and almost a spectacular goal, and it's there on the follow-up. Who else? Andy Pengelly makes it 4-3 to Lions. And how about that? The cross goes in trying to get the player in Pengelly, as he has been so often. It was right place, right time. Carlos is under his effort. And the Lions are back in front. We've got an NPL Classic for you, folks. 20 minutes to go. What is in store? I have no idea. What is it? These classics. Luxury Paint Stadium, we've seen plenty here, and I think this will definitely be one to go down in the archives. Can City pull back the deficit once again? In the position they've been in for about 10 minutes of the match. Pull Lions' advantage back. The ball, Duckworth, first to react and send it back, Jones. Doolan. Escapes the attentions there of Shepherd and Halliday. Does he fancy the shot? He does. It's Plusman now out for Yango, who's found space, but the ball out from under his feet is surrounded by 3 Lions players, but able to recycle it out for Plusman. Masashi with the cross that will go down as a shot on target is claimed by Munford. Hit the top and dealt with by Stent. Stent almost looking for an assist himself there as Martel was chasing. Ramazani. Old Duckworth a bit short. Yang goes there to pounce and he fires it there and almost claimed as Fenton had to be the first one to react as Fenton with some stern words of advice by the looks of it. Dispossessed by Jones, who slips. And allows Hart Phillips to get the ball back. He's got Reno making a run in front of him. He might try and go himself as he battles Caspinello and wins the corner. Jackson Hart Phillips with a barnstorming run down that far touchline, and it's way too early to be thinking about possibly closing things out just yet. They've still got over a quarter of an hour of normal time. The throw in there is not dealt with by Stent, and it's fumbled into the goal. And City are furious, but it is going to go down as Lions' 5th of the night. I'm not sure who's going to get credit for it initially. And a yellow card for Riley Stent. And Duckworth might be the one to claim it. It will be Pengelly getting the credit for that. So his 2nd of the night. It is Lions 5, Brisbane City 3, and it is all happening here at Luxury Paint Stadium. And Stent, and we are going to have a couple of changes. You can see Doolin and Kwase being replaced.
Substitutions for Brisbane City. Number 25, Luca Punt, replaces number 11, Braden Doolin, and number 9, Chichiro Chiba, replaces number 10, Jacob Makwazi.
Assist from Sue there, can confirm. Oh, we'll bring you back now as Yango tries to curl that one around. So the 2 subs for Brisbane City, Injiro Chiba and Luca Pullen making their way onto the pitch. As Dodd looks for some fresh legs up front. And Makwase and Doolin withdrawn. And City 2 goals to pull back. Can they add a 6th here? Billy takes a shot and is claimed by Stent. And the midfield is committed on Halliday. The rewind function we've got on the FQTV platform. Able to check, and I think I might have given that goal to Andy Pengelly in the moment. That's probably going to eventually be credited as an own goal against Riley Stent. So we see Pengelly down now, requiring treatment.
Come on, City. Still there, boys. Come on. Come on, boys. Still there. Come on, Just start throwing your body around. Get one, eh? Come on, get one. They'll shit themselves. Get one.
So it's been an enthralling contest here. This is just the start of a senior doubleheader here at Luxury Paint Stadium. The Lions women will be in action. You can catch that game on FQTV long after this one.
Substitutions for Lions, and number 20, John Carlos Solosino replaces number 9, Andy Pengelly, and number 18, Novak Leach replaces number 7, Rio Orne.
There you go, Rio Ono and Andy Pengelly withdrawn. Rio Ono. It's been a challenging night going around. It's muggy, it's hot, and I don't think the rain's doing a whole lot to cool anyone off. Novak Leach on 18 as he makes a run over the halfway line, and so we've got another player with A-League experience, Jean Carlos Solorzano. Mistaken, that is the end of the substitution windows for the Lions. Still available for City. So 10 minutes for the visitors to find a way back to something from Luxury Paint Stadium. Chiba makes a run and will be picked out again as he brings it into the legs of Ramazani. Foul for the Lions, and what the City bench thinks of that. I think might take after being given the hurry up.
How long does it take to take a free kick?
The person beneath KFX Mike is the referee's assessor. Nice shot taken on from range, and you can only send it behind. That one for power, but not quite with the direction he would have been hoping for. And City will have their chances over the last 10 minutes. It's a question of what are they able to do with it. As he pull and hold it up. Chiba slips as he tries to escape Hart Phillips. Shepherd tracking back. Sashi has won the throw in. He'll waste no time taking it. Halliday, Yango, can he bring it under control? Yes, but not quite. And Duckworth. Running influence, we'll just put that one out. And a foul committed by Chiba. Jones, who will bring that one out directly. So it's going to be another Lions throw-in, and rest assured, as many seconds as possible will be bled off the clock here. 7 minutes plus remaining. About adding another one through Fenton as he sends it forward. Solorzano, it's 6. That's got to be all 3 points for Lions now as Jean-Carlos Solorzano buries the chance. And there you can see just move up and Solorzano in that much space. The Bowls just couldn't close down the angle. And it has been Classico to remember here for Lions as they look well on their way to their first win of the 2023 NPL season.
Come on, CD.
A pair of frustrating draws. It's exactly what the reigning premiers would have been hoping for, but they'll have to shore things up at the back. Yango is going to try and play it forward for Pullen, who's on a tight angle, will try and squeeze it into the near post, and behind it goes for a corner. City couldn't find a way back into this one yet, could they? Got some time to at least try. Had some success from the set piece thus far. Moving ball out to the top of the box is Masashi. Now the left-footed curling effort just over the top. He got his GPS system a little bit off there as slice that one behind for a corner. Now, seemingly with the points, if not assured, I don't want to be accused of the commentator's curse just yet by anyone at Richlands, but with 1 hand and 4 fingers on all 3 points, Lions in too many bodies forward for this set piece. Driving ball to the near post. We've got a loose touch at the back. Now Jones is now pounced on by Carlos. Lions might not be done trying to pad their advantage just yet. Yango lets pass away before Fenton can close him down. Yango. Pullen, who's found a little bit of space and try and get the shot away, but can only flicked it behind for the corner, and well, the ball had not crossed the hole of the line. It didn't look that way from his vantage point, but with the cross in and into the welcoming arms of Aidan Munford. Pen power in the Raw. That was rained out last night. Those Knights in Moreton Bay, Redlands Rochedale. Those matches are underway and kicking off momentarily. Gold Coast United against Eastern Suburbs, as you'll see in the women. And tomorrow, Sunshine Coast Wanderers taking on Olympic FC. City, you can try and to rebound to their first defeat of 2023 NPL Queensland season. At their homecoming game next week, they'll be hosting Olympic in what should be a pretty spectacular occasion, as both of these clubs are going to be hosting teams in the upcoming Women's World Cup. Their venues will be used for training. Lions are playing a fairly front-loaded home schedule. Suarezano. Fenton. Well, he went close to trying to bring that one under control acrobatically, but nothing doing. Yango. Road next Sunday night. They're taking on Brisbane Raw. By now you would all know, but worthwhile saying it anyway. You can catch every senior match of NPL, FQPL 1 and FQPL 2 men's competitions, plus on FQPL Women's, live on FQTV. Masashi with a determined challenge, pinches that one off Klajic. And back quickly, Thurtell closed down and could be caught out by Pullen, but Rigby good work. It was turning out for Brisbane City. Played for Pride and a late ugly challenge there from Ollie Plusman, and was it on? No, it was Plusman with the challenge, and it's like the midfielder is going to receive his second booking, and it might all be kicking off now as Thurtell is getting involved with Duckworth, and the captain is not keeping his cool here, and there's pushing and shoving. Rigby, not sure you can say he's playing peacemaker there. Plusman is back on his feet. It's going to be a sour ending to his night here, and quite confident that Plusman got a booking in the first half, and he did. So that is a second yellow for Ollie Plusman. That will be the end of his night. So 2 yellows, and he will miss next week's homecoming game for Brisbane City against Olympic. So City, the fortunate way to end what has been an enthralling contest. After all that, we are ready to resume. And Thurtell also picking up a booking in the process. For his involvement in the aggressive negotiations after the fact. So there's an own for Shepherd as he escapes the challenge of Caspanello, and Lions, they're just going to be happy to see it out. The offside flag has gone up. Just sort of petering to a halt here at Luxury Paint Stadium. Not that the home side will mind. Street still looking to make an impact. 10-man Brisbane City. Last time they played at this venue, it did finish. They did finish with 10 men, although that was the first half red card for Matt Jones. So, and a Classico that lived up to its moniker gives Lions their first win of the season with a 6-3 victory over Brisbane City. It's a pulsating, undulating, end-to-end clash between two of Queensland's most famous clubs. It was an early 3-0 lead for the home side before City brought it back to 3-3 with a breathtaking display of attacking football before Lions closed it out in a trio of goals. I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for your company. Stay tuned for more action on FQTV. It's been a production of Untitled Chapter for Football Queensland, and we will see you later.